Whenever you get a like on social media, your brain sends dopamine along a reward path, and that makes you feel good. Now, dopamine is usually associated with things like food, workouts, or with love, or with things like gambling, drug addiction, smoking, and now social media is right there. The thing is that with most of these things or habits, you can usually control when you get the dopamine hit. But with social media, the rewards are given randomly, and it's pretty much like a slot machine in a casino. And because checking for reward is easy, you just have to pick up your phone, open the app, and check notifications. So dopamine triggers that behavior, and you get into a habit of constantly checking your phone. In fact, a lot of the apps that we use these days are designed in such a way that they want you to spend more and more time on the app itself. And there are teams of thousands of people whose only job is to find out what will make you stay for longer. And on social media, there are influencers and companies who are constantly telling you to buy some things or to be something that you're not. And they are constantly giving the impression that you have to change yourself to be happy, or you are constantly comparing your life and you feel the need to level up your life to match these arbitrary standards that are unattainable. While I sat on my couch, I was going through Instagram and scrolling through the feeds and looking at people living their best lives even during the quarantine. And I realized that what am I even doing, and why I'm comparing my life to all these people's lives on social media, which is honestly only pretty much a highlight of their entire day. So it was then that I came up with this idea of quitting social media for 30 days, and we are going to do that starting from today. Now, my expectations are that one, I'll be more present. I'll be more productive because I won't be checking my phone throughout the day because I'll have nothing to look at. And that I think that I'll be more content because I won't be comparing my life 24/7. So there are basically three steps. First is to delete all the social media apps from your phone. So I'm deleting Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I do not have Snapchat and any other apps. The second step is to not download these apps by giving it to cravings. So I don't want to be downloading these apps again for the next 30 days. And the third step or a rule is that I can't check any of these apps on someone else's phone. So basically Nathan's phone. And as a fourth additional step, I'm also going to be logging out of all these apps, so Facebook and Instagram, from my laptop. I picked up my phone and my finger automatically went to the little square where Instagram used to be. I think I'm missing social media. I hit 10,000 monthly page views on the blog, and it's been amazing because I'm not on social media and there's nothing that makes me feel less about my achievement, and it's been kind of refreshing. And I'm so excited to be aiming for better page views next month, and it's amazing because I do not have to compare my achievements and my wins to someone else's achievements and wins, and I just feel good about myself, and I'll be setting goals that I really want to be setting, and those won't be affected in any way by any other people out there on social media, and it's amazing. I know it feels a little silly, but we don't realize how much it affects our happiness. We achieve something, we usually put it on social media, and then we start the comparison game again. And it never works out for anyone because there's always people who are doing more than you, and sometimes all you need to do is just focus on yourself and try to do better than what you did yesterday. Day 12 of no social media at all, and the funniest thing is that I have so much time on my hands right now and I have nothing to do when I take breaks from work, because I usually used to look at my phone screens all the time, but now nothing to scroll. I literally have nothing to do, nothing to look at. So this has been forcing me to try out new things when I take a break. So I've been making tea, doing some stretching, doing some breathing exercises, playing with Jojo, and it's been fun. And I think it's also nice to kind of have all that time and be active in those breaks and not really like just keep sitting on your ass. Honestly, it's been quite a journey. I have a lot of free time these days because I'm not constantly consuming information on social media, and I feel like it's given me so much time, so much free time for my thoughts, and I've been able to organize and make sense of my own thoughts after so long, and it's been nice. You uh, every 5 minutes. I kind of like it actually, and it's helping me. And I have noticed that I have more mental clarity now. I just downloaded Instagram again and nothing has changed at all. People are still living their best lives, Instagram models are still hot. The only difference though is that I no longer give a that bad either. I think going forward, I'll take more of these digital detoxes. I think it's kind of nice for you to step away from the whole social media thing and spend time with yourself, organize your thoughts, and do things that make you happy instead of doing things that everybody is doing on social media. Future, I think I'll do more of these digital detoxes, and going forward, I think I'll be more intentional with the kind of people that I follow. I'll curate my Instagram feed well. I'll unfollow everyone who doesn't make me feel good, or people who do not inspire me, or people who make me feel shit about myself. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to clean the whole social media space, and I'll make sure that I make it a place so that I can thrive personally, and I think you should also do the same. So yeah, that was it, guys. It really wasn't that difficult. I was pretty anxious when I started out, but yeah, it was fun. I think it was kind of a good experiment, and you should also see if 30 days is not possible for you. I'd say start with maybe a weekend or a week. I loved this digital detox. I think I was more organized, I was more focused on my work, I was more happy, I was happy about the things that I achieved instead of comparing them with someone else's and that feeling not too good about my own achievements. I think it was amazing, and I spent more time with my family. I spent more time playing with Jojo. I spent more time outside doing stretching and workouts. And if you're struggling with social media, if you're struggling with the comparison game, if you find social media to be a negative space, unfollow people who make you feel that way, or you have to be really intentional. I hope you found this video useful. I'll see you in the next one.